Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from the beautiful Carolinas. Today's topic is going to be the class of 2020. Think about that for a minute. Everyone, if you like the content, please like, subscribe, and share. So the class of 2020, I'm going to jump into this. Recently, I went exploring in this new environment I'm in, and I walked around a college campus, and lo and behold, there was a graduation day. And of all the days for me to walk around that campus and enjoy the ambiance of the campus, it happened to be graduation day. That was not a coincidence, if you know what I mean. As I walked throughout the campus and I felt the energy of the younger generation and watching moms and dads celebrate and congratulate their sons and daughters on the graduation date, and just really taking in the environment and reflecting back on where I have been in my life and my graduation days and what I've been doing the last few years and my new environment I'm in, I pondered and I thought, and then it hit me. It really hit me. I have come so far in the last couple of years, further than I had, let's say, in the previous length of my life. Let's put it that way. I've learned more over the last 2+ years in that short amount of time than I have virtually in any other period similar to that in my existence. And I realized the day I was walking around on that campus that I too had graduated. You see, I no longer was in my old country, Costa Rica. No longer was I surrounded by flying monkeys. No longer did I have to be in an environment where it was not the best for me. You see, I had now changed. I had graduated. And I will dig into that a little bit further. Graduation for me in this video, it doesn't mean that you went, example, in a 4-year college. When you enroll, let's say you enroll in 2018, then you graduate in 2022. That's how it is in college. In the narcissistic abusive cycle, for this video, what I am explaining to you is 2020, the class of 2020 for me, and maybe for you, that's the year you discovered narcissism. And it is not a 4-year path. In other words, if you discovered what narcissism was firsthand in 2020, it's not like you graduate in 2024 like the college students did recently. No, your graduation day is contingent upon yourself. When you reach that pinnacle of indifference, that mountaintop of indifference, when you no longer give the narcissist your energy, when you cease to ruminate, when you begin to believe in yourself, when you understand that you are the priority, and all the things I mentioned on the channel. And it was very instrumental for me when I was walking that college campus recently, that of all the days for me to be on the campus, it was a graduation day. I'm new back here in my home country, the United States, and I too realized and recognized in the moment that I had graduated. Now this is a great thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's becoming awakened and aware and understanding what my value is, who I am, and that yes, I've come a long way. And honestly, I've done it in a very short period of time. The reason for that, again, if you look at some of the earlier videos, you will understand, but the main reason for that is because it was during 2020, if you know what I'm talking about. A lot of things took place that year and subsequent years, and I had to place a lot of energy within myself, not only to remain here on the planet, but to invest in myself and to fight for myself. Those were some of the darkest days in my entire life. I sincerely hope that if you too had to go through what I went through, that you actually are healed as well, or you're on the healing path. But for me, the graduation was recently. It was in 2022, because I have put a mountain of work into myself, just like you are, I am certain. Remember, the healing path is not linear. There is no date that you can place on it and say to yourself, I will be healed at this time, in this month, in this year. It doesn't work that way. It's not like a 4-year college course. It's not. I wish it were. And again, many people who are in relationships for shorter periods of time or longer periods of time believe that it is contingent upon how many months or years you're in the relationship. Example, if you're in a relationship for 10 years, well, it's going to take you 10 months to heal. I don't subscribe to that notion at all. I just don't, and I stand by it. The healing path is your path. There is not a book. There is not a manual on how to heal. Now, we can give you all the tools and the wisdom, meaning my channel and many others. And again, thank you very much for being here, because I've done the work. I've processed things. I've journaled. I've cried. I have practiced radical acceptance. I've relocated countries. I've had to do an awful lot, and you have too. My hope is you are doing it each and every day. But your graduation day, it's up to you. It's when you finally get the message and you understand that you have done the work. You've processed the relationship. You've practiced radical acceptance. Perhaps you had to come to terms with old childhood wounds that you never addressed, which is a whole different issue. But your graduation day, maybe it's already passed. Maybe it's getting ready to pass right now. Maybe you still have some little more work to do. You're so close to feeling good. It all depends on you. There is no one magic pill or magic wand that can cure and or resolve the issues. You're going to have to do this yourself through therapy, through journaling, through introspection, through understanding. And there is a mountain of work to do, believe me. But having said all these things, the class of 2020, if that was you, or is you, I should say, God bless you. My hope is you're getting closer to your graduation day. Now, this video is unlike any other video I've ever created because I'm letting you into a day of my life more than I usually do. Meaning I wouldn't share more deeper, intimate details about this, but I am actually evolving at such a rapid pace here in this country because now I'm in a safer environment, and everything that is new for me, I am discovering. It's like being reborn. It's like being awakened. It's absolutely fantastic. But that day that I walked on the college campus, it changed me in a great way. And it made me reflect on my relationships in the past and understanding that I had to go through so many things, so many trials and tribulations, so many dark days, so many sleepless nights, so many times of questioning what was going on, why me, things like that. But I did it, and I'm here. And am I 100% healed? And am I 100% where I want to be? I will tell you this. The healing path, again, it's not linear. You will have some good days. You will have some great days. But the further you get away from the toxic narcissistic relationship, the stronger you become. And yes, I am healed. And yes, I do feel great. And yes, I do expect in the future to encounter bumps in the road. That's called life. It's exactly what we're living each and every day. So my hope, again, as I've mentioned on the channel frequently, is you are not stuck in the past. You are not trying to predict the future. That you are living in the present moment and that you're doing the inner work, that you are processing childhood wounds, and that you are healing, you are learning, you're growing, you're teaching if you can. And your graduation day, maybe it is today, maybe it's this video that you're consuming, that the light bulb moment finally went off for you and you said to yourself, wow, oh my gosh, this was it. This was the one video I needed to see. I'm there. I get it. I understand. Maybe this is the video. Maybe it's tomorrow's video. Maybe it's another day. Maybe you're just walking on the beach and all of a sudden you get the epiphany. Like I mentioned to you a few times now in this video, when I visited that college campus, I didn't expect there to be a graduation day. I expected to be walking around and just absorbing the energy and the ambiance and the feeling of being back on campus. But what I got was something that I was not looking for, which was a rejuvenation, a celebration, an awakening, and knowing that I too graduated with that class in 2022. So whereas I am the class of 2020, meaning that's when I discovered narcissism, and that's when I went down the rabbit hole and have researched mountains and mountains of hours into this topic and subject. That's when I first discovered it. But now where I am, I've graduated. Now, am I any better than anybody else? Absolutely not. I'm just a human being. I am just one person on this planet trying to share my message and to enlighten and awaken people and to let them know that if I did it, you can do it too. You can. I'm living proof. Go back to March 31st, 2020. The very first video I ever created called Glad You Made It. Take a look at that one. That was the first video ever. You will see a version of Andrew who is unlike the version you're looking at right now. Take a look at a different video, The Dark Night of the Soul, that I created. I don't have the date for that, but that was a whole different night. That was a night I couldn't sleep, and there was a calling. I was called to go to the computer and to create that video. Go to a different video. This one's for you, Uncle Tom. That's when I shared a message about my uncle who had gone through the war and suffered PTSD. Maybe I got that wrong, but you get my point. That's another instrumental video that doesn't get many likes, but it's not about likes. It's about my journey and me piecing the pieces of the puzzle together. And my hope is that that's what you're doing. And there are so many videos to look at, not just mine, but many others. Take nuggets of wisdom away when you can. Focus your energy on yourself. Understand that you are on this planet for a purpose, and the purpose is to be the best version of yourself. Notice and pay attention to all of the beauty around you, all the synchronicities. Notice how your vibration is always higher when you are around loved and trusted ones than when you are with people that perhaps are draining and or toxic. The message for this video is really clear. I am the class of 2020, and maybe you are too. Maybe you're the class of 2010. Maybe you're the class of 1998. Maybe you're the class of 2022. This is your first video understanding things. No matter what class you are, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you graduate in time, in your time. And how to do that is by doing the inner work, processing childhood wounds, learning, growing, understanding about yourself, and moving forward. Guys, that's the video. I sincerely hope you liked it. I absolutely loved doing it. From the beautiful Carolinas, this is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great afternoon. Stay true, stay blessed. Continue to become awakened and aware. And understand that you are the priority. You are absolutely amazing and blessed. And whatever class you are, my hope is that you are looking forward to your graduation, you have graduated, or you are getting so close. It's amazing. God bless you. No matter where you are on the planet, no matter if you are or were in Costa Rica, are or were in the United States, or anywhere on the globe, I love you. You are not alone. Remember that. You are not alone. Things will improve if you focus on yourself. I love you. God bless you. I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right, bye, you guys.